Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. I've been on an absolute tear with the Defect lately. I'm very excited to jump back in. I keep mentioning how I want to draft Glass Orbs and I keep going into Lightning because that's just what I'm offered, but eventually I will be offered Glass again. And then I can live my dream. Okay, we're in the Underdogs fighting Soulfish. I just like looking at how many elites I can face after the chest because those are the easiest ones to take. And generally, I like taking a lot of elites. The Defect in particular is just really, really good into Act 1 elites because his starting deck is so strong. So that's a pretty good path towards 3 elites. We do miss this fire, but I can hit a shop with some events beforehand. Unless I want a Silken Tress, which honestly Silken Tress is very, very strong on the Defect. There's a lot of excellent 3-cost attacks in particular that I would like. So let's just Silken Tress. Then we can decide. I mean, I want to take 3 leads. I'm not taking this shop then. I could just go this way. That seems good. We'll see what this offers. I'm just going to full block, I guess. A little bit risky, right? I'm missing out on 6 damage. We'll see if it matters, but, well, taking full damage here. So I guess I'm glad that I full blocked because I wouldn't have killed anyway. And we kill here. So I prevented as much damage as was possible given my draw. Ooh, okay. Double charge battery is kind of nice. Double, like, more energy next turn is good. We are in the Underdogs. Cool-Headed upgraded will draw 4 cards. And 2 Frost is meaningful. But I think this early, double charge battery just means you don't take damage. And I'm pretty happy with that. Ugh. That's awful. Okay, well, I get a shop. Ooh, Chosen Cheese or 2 of 8 random commons. Chosen Cheese this early can be pretty meaningful. We could then skip this elite, take 2 fires. The problem is taking fires like you're not actually getting max HP that way, so we kind of want combats. So there's 2 different like fields of thought. You can take Chosen Cheese now, and you're going to end up at like 90 max HP by the end of the run. Short term, we're taking 14 damage. We're going to be quite weak going into the boss, or this elite fight. And getting 2 random commons will boost our damage output significantly. The flip side is you can take 2 random commons and then fight an elite. You get a relic, you use that relic to snowball, and the amount of extra, like, strength you get from that could be worth more than like 20 max HP over the course of the run. Because it's not like 20 max HP right now. It's by the end of Act 3. And so this is the kind of trade-off to consider when you're looking at the room full of cheese. The thing that I'm thinking, with Charged Battery in the Defect starting deck, I might be able to get the best of both worlds. See how this goes, because I can just Charge Battery. And like full block in situations like this, or nearly full block, we're gonna try and kill. How likely am I to kill next turn? If I get lucky with dual cast, maybe. Maybe. Okay, we'll try it. I get a bunch of energy, so I can do something with it. I take 1. Perfect. Wow. Okay. That actually worked out. Now I get 2 turns to kill this dude before he attacks me. So yeah, I think the strength of the Defect starting deck is good enough that we might just be able to, like, have our cake and eat it too with Chosen Cheese. Hailstorm, Tempest, Barrage. Hailstorm's so good if I had any Frost. I mean, I keep being offered Tempest. It's not upgraded, which is a big downside, but that is so much, like, lightning, especially good with our charged battery. I'm just going to take it. It's served me well thus far. I will continue to take it. Defend. Zap. Tempest. I don't know if there's really any difference between going Zap Tempest and just Tempest. Okay, full block. And we'll have so much energy next turn. But we'll just kill with dual cast. Go for the eyes, compile, cool-headed. Cool-headed's pretty nice. Compile driver is good card draw, we do have a lot of energy. But right now I only have lightning, so kind of like to wait. Go for the Eyes is good, but take a cool hit. It fits the theme we currently have. Man, I could get really greedy. Lose HP for a colorless card ward. I think I'm gonna do that, and then just skip this early elite. Ooh, okay. Prolong is really nice. Volley also with... We could just go big energy defect again, which I love. Volley is significant damage. Prolong's funny. I'm gonna take Volley. I have 2 giant X cost cards now. Volley does 14. I think I want Tempest to always do something. That way, anytime I draw it, I can just channel Lightning. But with Charge Battery as the opener, this is kind of talking about deck building. We're building towards the strengths of our deck. Our deck right now can give us a big burst in energy. We can go up to 5 energy on a given turn. So taking big X cost cards, things that draw cards, lets us take advantage of that boost so that we can, you know, be short term very strong. Ooh, upgrade to random or remove. Typically upgrade to random is better, especially going into Soulfish. Yeah, I don't really want to remove. Wow. Okay. That's almost exactly what I would have picked. That's perfect. We get a T set. That's also really good. Sadly, I can't use it to fight this elite, but that's okay. Another fire I could use to rest before these 2 elite fights, and I think I will. This is going to be a hard fight. Volley? Let's go. That went pretty well. Consuming Shadow. Channel 3 dark at the end of your turn, evoke your leftmost orb. That is a huge boost in damage. It's a rare, it's kind of a weird rare. But it kind of fits what the deck is trying to do a little bit with Tempest and Lightning. Like, it just is a big boost in damage that continues outputting damage. Just weird. Let's try it. I don't think I've ever really, like, played this card. I don't really like it, but I want to try it. I think you can't really effectively judge cards until you've fully given them a chance. That being said, I'm not playing it here because I'd like to block, and hopefully I just draw Volley or Tempest. I don't know how Volley works with these dudes. Tempest. This effectively at the most is going to do 8 per X. This does 14 per X. Let's just see how this goes. I think that went okay. I'm taking a lot of damage. Maybe I should have blocked a little bit first. But we killed almost all of them. 1 by 3 and 10. So I can block, zap. Volley. I don't know, man. Volley's kind of sick. We get a turbo. More energy fits the deck perfectly. Go here. We might even one-shot the Soulfish, depending on how we draw. Oh, man. Start with 10 block. Volley does like 30 something. Let's charge battery. And I guess just consuming shadow. I mean, this does a lot. Does a lot. We get a ton of energy. Hopefully I draw Tempest. Hopefully I draw Tempest. I do not draw Tempest. I can make it... We really don't have much chance of killing this guy, but if we hit exactly with both lightning orbs, it's possible. That being said, I only take 4. It's not too bad, and I can just Tempest here. Do I want to guarantee a kill? I think it's almost impossible for me to not kill. And then next turn I get to kill and stagger again with the lightning. Ooh, this is fun. I don't know, that seemed okay. Another Tempest. Wait a second. Is that too many? It's a lot of Tempest. Let's try it. Colorless Potion. I like Gigantification because I can use that on volley if I need to. I mean, how much damage is this? This will go up to 5. So I will summon 5 lightning. 2 will fill slots, and then 3 will evoke. So it's going to be 3 times 8. 24, and then we'll have 9. So that's 33. So I think if I just go like Defend, Turbo, Tempest. That's already a pretty good start to our damage. You're weakened. Let's just play a volley. Then Consuming Shadow will do a lot. Or another Tempest. Drawing Dual Cast and a Strike. Yep, let's go Consuming Shadow. And Tempest. This will evoke, and then I can dual cast this one. Yeah. Yeah. Playing Zap actually is net less damage, but we kill anyway, so it's fine. Whoa, it just started raining outside in a pretty cool way. Okay, I can grab Darkness. Darkness does fit the Consuming Shadow vibe. Doesn't really fit any other vibe. I mean, it's a lot of damage. Let's try it. We just have a lot of damage here. 36 HP. I feel confident that I should be able to just upgrade. Darkness Plus is very significant if I do have an active Consuming Shadow. Let's do that. That's essentially twice as good. Okay, well, I kind of want to save Charge Battery. Wow, that rain is very loud, actually. Charge Battery, Charge Battery. Let's go Darkness, Tempest. Yeah, I want to use Charge Battery when the block actually matters. Because, like, it's cool that it gives you energy or whatever, but... Okay, I can go Beckon. Defend. I can play Turbo. Guess that's fine. I can go like Turbo into Volley and then Tempest. Take 10. Okay, there's my Consuming Shadow. Oh, dude, the animation they added for Dark Orbs is so cool. Man, Charge Battery also not showing up at the right time. But I guess next turn you're intangible, so I don't even want to do damage then anyway. Let me just dual cast. Hang tight, I guess. Really not great. But at least I'm going to evoke that Frost for some block. It'll be 5, this will be 10. Although Tempest will evoke my Lightning if I play it. Let's see what the Colorless Potion offers. Is that can panic button? I can't block with cards, but that's okay because you don't attack this turn. I could do this. And then hopefully just kill with like volley or something. Yeah. I guess there's a bunch of different ways I could have done it. I could have gone turbo volley. I could have played... Whoa, multicast. Hold up. This is so many X cost cards. Particularly fun though. With the darkness, this could kill stuff. Modded is also a pretty safe bet with just, like, we have a lot of things that want us to put, like, orbs in our orb slots. I think I will take modded. I have so many X cost things already. Okay, this is probably a pumpkin candle turn because we have all the X stuff. I have to rekindle at rest sites, but I think that's okay. I feel pretty confident. Upgrade 4 cards. I could also upgrade Tempest, Modded, turbo, which would be okay. Let me look at the map. How many rest sites can I take? Because I'm feeling like pretty strong. I mean, let's see. I'd like to take elites after rest sites because we have Venerable T set. And I'd also like to hit a shop, although this path has 2 mandatory shops. Not the best map. Where's my golden compass? I mean, this could be okay. It is 2 forced shops, so we get some events into it. That's 2 elites, that would be 3. I can also go this way, but then I'm getting no fires between the elites. So I think I like the path on the right. I guess I will Pumpkin Candle, because this deck really does enjoy its energy. And we'll just take some events where we can. You're attacking for 13. Okay, I will play Defend. Consuming Shadow. And then Tempest. Just a bunch of different random hits, I think is a good place to be. I could charge battery full block. And I could try and target where I want the Dark Orb to go. It's already just going to kill this dude if I play this, which I think is fine. I guess not. I guess not. It needed to get like reasonably unlucky. That's going to kill that guy. If I play cool-headed, it will no longer kill that guy, but I will draw some stuff. Let's get greedy. Okay. Now could be a time for Compile Driver. I have a bunch of energy, and we have a mix of orbs. This could be perfect. Just for some extra card draw. Whew. Okay, let's full block. We actually don't care too much about doing damage to this guy now. But I could put my Dark Orb at the front. So that way, if I do dual cast this, you're just dead. I'm going to charge battery here just so I have more energy for next turn. Dual cast would work. Perfect. Compile Driver also kind of sick. Oh. Okay. I mean, I still just dual cast. It seems good to me. I don't know. Maybe Consuming Shadow is good. It lets you move through the Dark Orbs a little bit faster. Power Potion. Haven't needed it. Thunder. I mean, you know, you know how we're doing it. Definitely taking a Thunder. Is Power Potion better than Gigantification? I don't think so, because I could just use that on volley to like one-shot something whenever I need to. I think I want to go like Tempest. And then Turbo out. Zap. Darkness at the back. Ooh, Thunder's great here. Thunder, cool-headed. Let's draw. Attack for 17. I guess I will just play Charge Battery. Pretty good time. Wow, man, the Dark Orbs look so cool with the new animations. Let's go modded. Consuming Shadow. Take you out. The Dark Orb is gonna hit you. Guess I might as well do that. Take 6. Oh. Okay, Darkness. Tragic dual cast, but we still gotta do it. And then we could just volley. And then you die to lightning evoke. Seems sick. Chill is good. Take a chill. More orbs, just constantly turning over the orbs. This would be a good deck for glass. I haven't seen any of them. More card draw, or I'm going into a shop and I could get a bunch of gold. How much do I care about my HP right now? Quite a bit, because I also have to use my fires to kindle pumpkin candle. Although I could do this. Just not fight this guy, and then I get a fire. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna get all the card draw, because this is an exceptional relic. Draw 2 cards every 4 turns. That's like draw 1 card every other turn. Kifuda. Gain 3 block. That's a pretty good one. I could put it on like Tempest. All the cards I want to play often, right? Especially the X cost, because I could just play them always. It could be like Tempest, Volley, Tempest. And then like you could just always play those. That's actually a pretty good addition to my block plan. Tempest, Volley, Tempest. Although, maybe... No, I don't want to be forced to play Turbo. Like, I could just always play Tempest and not worry about it. That's kind of sick, actually. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's go here. I have 2 more charges on the pumpkin. Which would get me through, if this is not a combat... Which it does a 20%. If this is a combat, I'm kind of screwed, but it's a 20% chance of not being a combat. And I think I'm willing to risk that because I really want to upgrade this Tempest. That just keeps the lightning flowing. Not a combat? Okay, it's another shop. Sort of a waste. We could grab a lightning rod. I actually don't dislike lightning rod. We don't... Like, we are a little bit short on block cards, and that does just continue the theme of evoking lightning, so maybe I do buy it, but probably better off just saving my money for something else. Happy Flower. Okay. A great one. Take a combat. I mean, I have almost full HP, and I've gained 10 max HP off the cheese. Oh. Okay, Thunder... I could play Darkness, but I think I just want to play Tempest. That's already like 50 damage on turn 1. Let's go Consuming Shadow. Trying to find block. I guess I could Power Potion. Play Thunder again. This would evoke, would do 12. No, 8 plus 6. It would be 12 more. So evoking each lightning would do 20. So playing Consuming Shadow would do 40 off these lightnings. Still have to do 30 more. 40 off these, there'd be 2 lightnings here, 2 dark. So 40 plus 6 off the lightning. The dark, I think, would do another 6. 52. So I'd have to do another 20 somehow. I think that's doable. And I can get out of here. Go away. I can do that later. No, I have to do it. I can draw fewer cards off Compile Driver. This is 52. I can add... plus 7 plus 5 would be 64. I could triple potion this guy to not take 19. Honestly, that seems pretty good. Well, it was all for naught. 13 times X. 13 times 3. 39. 39 plus 12. 51? Is that a perfect kill? I think it is. Okay, survived that fight. I did use all my potions in the process, but I think that's okay. Chaos I would take if it was upgraded, but I think I'm just skipping these. So I have one more pumpkin charge. And now it will go away at the end of this combat. And we're gonna hit this dude. Getting his life total lowest so that dark orbs are like more targeted. We take 6. Now we're talking. This is kind of an awkward hand, to say the least. Maybe it's okay. Volley does 10 damage X times. Which is slightly more than Tempest, but then I don't get any of the benefits. I can go like defend, Tempest, Volley. That might be the safest play. Because then I get like Frost, I get Lightning. I'm still taking a lot. But we knew that. Here we go. Chill. Let's go. I have a ton of energy next turn and I can do some cool stuff. Sadly, bottom decking the Thunder is pretty tough with our deck. Oh, but I have Volley. 70 damage. Okay, I need to compute the relative damage that this does. If I play Thunder into Consuming Shadow, I'm spending 3 energy to do... This will be 8 plus 6 is 14. So it'll be 14 times 2. And then Consuming Shadow is going to do another, like, 6. So 34 with 3 energy is slightly better. And I can even play Darkness before Consuming Shadow. So I think the best play is, like, this. Thunder. Shadow. Then I can Darkness. And then Turbo Volley. Yeah, that works great. Ooh, upgraded White Noise. I mean, kind of fits the vibe. I'll take that. It's pretty hard to say no to just random upgraded cards. I think I need to kindle the pumpkin candle. I will do that. This is, in general, a good fight for us. Defend. Turbo. I think this will do slightly more damage. Yeah, 18 compared to 8. We take 6 damage there, but I think we just kill. I don't have Thunder active. But this Tempest will channel 5 Lightning. Maybe that doesn't kill. I don't think it does. I can go like Consuming Shadow Compile Driver. That seems okay. Like draw 1 extra card basically. Okay, I mean I could just use Volley to block now. I can go defend. Tempest will make a Lightning Orb. Volley will block. So I take 9, which is not ideal, but I have the pillow and I'm doing okay, I think. And we have buffer. Okay. Let's draw. Buffer not particularly helpful into the current instance. Compile Driver can draw. Okay. Sweet. We get a strawberry. Look at that. Max HP. Buffer or Iteration Plus. I have Turbo. If I take Iteration, I can kind of play Turbo and not really worry about the ramifications. Buffer is just pretty good, especially into the one big crab attack. Take the Buffer, I guess. Not being upgraded is a little bit tragic. Random combats here is also pretty tragic. I'm being attacked for 22. I can block for 20. Actually, I can full block this. The biggest issue with this build currently is like everything's random, right? All of my damage targeting goes who knows where. But this looks okay, because I can go Thunder into Chill. Then if I evoke all of these, it'll be another 15. That's 20 blocks. I think we're fine if I just go like Darkness into Tempest. And then I have all this lightning to kill next turn. Yeah, I mean, Tempest is really good. So far, the game plan of just take all the lightning stuff has been fairly effective. Although this also looks fairly effective. Synthesis. I have two cost powers, but I'm basically spending 2 energy to prevent 2 energy, and I don't really care about that. Now, do I need to rest? 47 HP, I have a buffer. If I can upgrade buffer, I think that would be very significant. Upgrade buffer. I think that's more valuable than resting here. We'll see if I was wrong. This opening hand is quite terrible. Attack potion, what do you got for me? Ice Lance or Shatter? I mean, Ice Lance is a lot of value. So I'm gonna Ice Lance. It's gonna give me 15 blocks. I'll have 25. I actually don't have to turn around. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna move Lightning over so I can keep the Dark Orbs kind of intact. Yeah, the Dark Orb animation they've added recently is sick. I don't know when they added it, but it is cool. Modded. Okay, Compel Driver draws 1. That's okay, I guess. Under Darkness will make these do a lot. And we are taking damage. Guess that's okay. Perfect. So buffer is there for next turn. So I actually don't have to worry too much about this turn. Charge battery also basically full blocks this. And I can go dual cast. Yeah, Dark Orbs look so nice. I'm really enjoying this. And then Tempest will full block and evoke this. Yeah, I think that's fine. So I can buffer this hit. I don't actually have to worry about killing you. But I can kill it if I want to. See what White Noise offers. Last card is Volley, which would be pretty cool. Let's go Coolant. We're attacking for 38. I mean, Volley could kill, but I could also get really unlucky and not kill. See what else I draw. Defend. Play Chill. Man, how much do I want to gamble? I have to hit this guy like 3 times. We're going to buffer into the Volley, I think. Honestly, that might be... Oh no, we killed with Lightning. So now I get to keep my 2 volleys. That's actually kind of good. Or my 2 buffers. That's actually really good. I can go Darkness into Compile. Attack for 23. Let me Ice Lance. No, 22! Oh, I shouldn't have blocked it all. Because that buffer, it's basically equivalent. Okay, can I full block this? Let's ask that question. If I dual cast, this would be 10. And then I want to play Tempest to evoke them. So it'd be 22. I play dual cast, I go down to 3 energy. And 2 orbs here and here. Tempest will evoke 4, so I think this works. Yeah, full block. So I get to keep my buffer. Okay, a lot of good options. Let's start with more orb slots. Block for 7. If I play both of these, it won't be enough, so I do have to Ice Lance here. Okay, we keep the buffer. And then we kill. I don't know, this deck is awesome. Flat Cannon, Shatter, or Ice Lance. Shatter's quite good with consuming Shadow in particular. Flat Cannon's good, but not really like with our deck. And Ice Lance also kind of weird. I'm gonna take a Shatter. Good with Thunder, like we have the thing that doubles lightning or whatever. May not draw cards during your turn. Right now, the only card I have that draws during the turn is Cool-Headed and or Compile Driver. I think I'll take Fiddle. That seems perfect. Fiddle's very, very good with a deck like this. Especially into the Queen, right? If you have 5 cards going into the Queen, she binds 2 of them, you can only play like 3 cards. With Fiddle, we start each turn with 7 cards. And we just don't even have to worry that much. Okay, we want to take Fires before Elites. Both of these are good options for that. All 3 shops are early, tragically. Fire before Elite there. I don't like this map. I genuinely don't. I mean, I want to take as many fires as possible because I have quite a few upgrades. So this is 2 fires. This is 1 fire. This path on the right is 1 fire. So I guess we go left, and then I can decide. I think a shop is better than 2 events. But I'm going to be spending so much of my time like kindling, it's going to be kind of rough. Okay, I will charge battery. So 16 plus 12 is 28. So Chill will full block this, so will Tempest. Darkness does more than playing Tempest. Then we play Tempest. Then I Chill. Full blocked. Beautiful. So Cool-Headed does not draw cards. Just got to keep that in mind. And I can kill this one. Now my Dark Orbs are going to target this guy. So let's go like Frost. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will evoke 2. So that is 16. Just block. And then, my friend, there's so many different ways to handle this. Oh, modded is kind of bad now too. I forgot about that one. That's fine. Hero also pretty bad. Cool-Headed also pretty bad. I think the Fiddle's still good though, right? I was denied the 1 modded card draw, but I had more cards in my hand than otherwise would have mattered. I can play Charge Battery for more energy. I guess it's just worth. Then we'll just Tempest. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. I don't have Thunder. I can play modded for 1 more orb slot. I guess that's probably worth. We don't draw cards though. Volley I can do for 8 times 14. 112. I could do times 15. Or 9 times 14 would be 126. And then Tempest would be another 3. Or just plus 12, right? 138? Facing 147. I can block for 6 if I go Volley and Tempest. Alright, we'll figure this out. I think this is probably more damage. Those all do 18. I can Tempest to clear these. And then I can turbo my volley. Does this kill? It's going to be 14 times 3 if I use my potion, plus 12 is 54, so no, it doesn't kill. I'm just taking some damage, but I get to keep my potion. Wow. Kind of the most boring way to kill this dude. That's fine. There it is! We've been looking for glass. I think it's too late. I mean, maybe. It does, like, evoke an orb and hit multiple enemies. I think it's too late. I do have Shatter. And it does block. I will take it because it says block. So we are out of pumpkin charges, tragically. Looking for 14. Okay, we block. I have been made frail. Yeah, these only gain 2. You're taking for 23? Bro. I'm not killing with these for sure. Let me Dex Potion. Okay. This will block for 5. This will block for 5. This I need to play. This also block. Okay, take 2. It's not that bad. I have Thunder active. Good damage. Let's go. I could play Tempest. What does next turn look like? Not that good. Let's play Buffer. And do I care about extra energy? Kind of. But I think I already have Buffer. Let's just get Lightning down. Like, doing more damage I think is more important at this point. Check for 19. I do have Buffer. Let's just Consuming Shadow. One buffer down. This turn looking a little bit better. I can go Darkness. Check for 28. I guess I'm probably just planning to buffer this and just play my Tempests. Because that's a lot of damage. Hopefully I could just kill here. Lightning, damage, damage, energy next turn. Might as well get more orb slots. And you just die. Second turbo. Yep. I have so many X cost cards. I think a 288 gold shop is more valuable. It also heals me. Chant attacks with sharp 3. So I can put that on my... No, I put Kafuda on volley, didn't I? Yeah. 7 block when I play power. Damage when I do a thing. Compile Driver is better than a strike. Modded is kind of like a weird capacitor. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Don't care that much about that one either. I could see buying like Power Potion. I do like the block off Permafrost. I guess I will buy that. And then just a Power Potion for the road. Alright, friends. I guess I will be using my permafrost. And I'm just gonna evoke this. It's a lot of damage. It also keeps this Dark Orb kind of safe, although I do have Shatter. This buffer, so defend doesn't actually prevent any damage whatsoever. This hand is quite poor overall. I think I'm actually going to Power Potion. This fight looks really tough. Defragment, Bulk Up, Feral. I guess Bulk Up? Defrag doesn't do a whole lot, but at least Bulk Up gives me some block. And I can play Shatter, which is probably correct. But I buffer the full hits, so that gives me a whole extra turn. This seems okay now. Hailstorm, I actually like. So I gotta keep this in mind. How am I killing this dude? Cool-headed in front. Volley does good damage. But I don't know what I'm hitting with Volley. I really want to kill really any of them. I want to keep the Frost Orb is sort of my problem. If I play Consuming Shadow, they go there. And if I evoke anything, this Frost Orb goes away and then I don't get Hailstorm. So I guess I just play Volley for a bunch. And I'm drawing Tempest next turn, so I guess I'll charge Battery for more energy too. Great. Hailstorm kills. Then I can actually do attack damage. Frost. Should have done glass first, that's okay. Eat. Let's block. Then just play Big Tempest. Taking 2, but you're dead, so that's fine. Big Tempest. Hologram. Double energy. Whoa, that's a good one to upgrade. Oof. Okay, how many fires am I hitting? 2. I can do this. We upgrade the double energy. It'll be fine. Okay, this buffer will give me more block as well. Chill will fill my orb slots. Buffer will block. Charge battery will block. Complete dual cast, but I think I'm just gonna strike this dude. Okay, we full block, we get buffer down. Everything's ethereal. Cool. I think Shatter will do a lot of blocking for me. Let's go Glasswork into Shatter. Okay. Then I get to get a lot of Dark Orbs going. And 17 plus 17 is 34, so we are fine there. Let's just hit this guy for more. And then he's going to remove my upgrades, but Dark Orb should be able to kill him. Pretty nasty upgrades to remove, to be honest. How do I kill this guy? Man, those are important upgrades to have. I could volley and just try and hit this guy. Strength Potion volley does 15. It's not even that much. Yeah, you're gonna die to the dark. I'm gonna buffer both of these and currently take 12. If I can block for 10, that would be good. I'd have to end up evoking this cool-headed, but then we're not killing you with the Dark Orb. Oh, we can. I can go cool-headed. Wait. Cool-headed, defend. I have 1 energy left. Tempest for 1. Doesn't do it. I have to Tempest for 2, which lets me play the Cure All. So we go cool-headed. Defend. Cure All. Lets me play Tempest. Evoke the Dark Orb. Killing this dude. Getting my upgrades back. And the loop at the front's kind of sick too. And that's enough block, so I get to buffer both of your hits. I guess it only prevented like 4 damage, but whatever. Let's go. Turbo. Double energy. Tempest. Is that my best play right now? Or should I play a defend? Tempest for 10. Will evoke 11 orbs. 11. I don't have Thunder active. Times 8. It's only 88. I'm very unlikely to kill all of them. I guess I will play 1 defend. See what we can do. Are you kidding me? Bro, how did he survive? Oh, that is 17 damage. That is deeply unfortunate to take. Wow. How did you survive that, my guy? Okay, you're dead. Darkness. That's gonna evoke and kill. Great. Ugh, that damage was very unfortunate, but I start each combat with a dark, which is very fortunate. Get a Tesla coil. It is upgraded, but it doesn't really fit the theme of the deck. It's fine, but since we can't draw cards, it's like it costs us a slot. I don't really like that. Okay, let's go here. There's something I really wanted to upgrade. Double energy is a very important upgrade. Shatter is such a bad upgrade now. Double energy upgrade. I mean, that's huge damage. But I also want to kindle and rest. Okay, kindling, let's see. 1, 2, 3. If I kindle now, I'm totally fine. So we'll kindle here. Because this could be a combat. Not. We're not allowed to reject. I don't see any shops, so I will heal and it does nothing. So I've kindled. I would like to rest after I fight the next elite. So we're going to use this time to upgrade. And I think it's going to be double energy. We'll use that on a key turn just to like Giga Blast them. Okay, a lot of block here. Don't mind that. Block, 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 block. Consuming Shadow. Tempest for 1. See how long I can hold this Dark Orb here. Quite a while, apparently. So, yeah, I want to charge battery because I could end up drawing double energy Tempest at the same time. That seems pretty good. And we're also just going to play as big of a Tempest as I possibly can. Oh, but this blocks my... Oh, that fills my hand. That's kind of annoying, actually. Go Thunder. Chill. Darkness. Maybe I actually wanted to evoke this Frost. But I'm kind of trying to do as much damage as possible. I guess I only took 3 from that. No way. Oh, but I have buffer. That's fine. I think I saved the double energy, because I just get to play buffer here. You don't hurt me. I lose my frost orb. I don't really want to play shatter. I can dual cast. Because you're going to take hailstorm damage anyway. Okay, buffer that hit. Yeah, buffer just kind of solves this fight. Pretty easily, actually. Although... we're still fine. Might as well just play the shatter. Yeah, I have just enough block to handle the burns, but it is a little bit sketchy. And haven't been able to line up the double energy yet. Does Tempest Plus just kill Channel 4 lightning? That only does like 12, or 5 lightning. It'll be 12 plus 8, which is 20 something. Not quite there. Okay. We handle this. We block the burns. We have buffer for the last hit. And you die. Ooh, Lantern's really nice. Reboot does nothing, tragically. I'll take a leap. We are still a little bit short on block, and we're fighting test subject eventually. Fortunately, we do have a lot of max HP. Oh my god. Okay. Thunder, Darkness. Let's just play Tempest. Slimed are particularly good against this current build. Oh, buddy. Alright, double energy. 10 energy. This does 140. How much am I healing? I have Regal Pillow, so 15 HP. Plus 30% of my HP. 103 times 0.3 is 30. So I'm healing for like 50. I'm currently taking 20, so 66 minus 20 is 46. If I heal for like 50, I like 96. Is Flex Potion likely to get better than this? That is the question. I don't think so. I can use... it's because it's not going to be that good into the Queen, because the Queen makes you weak vuln. Does Flex Potion let me kill? That's the important question. It'll be 19... times 10, 190 plus 12, 202, and then we can get 8 more off playing a Tempest. I could do 210. Let's trust the math. It says it works. Yep, just barely. Beautiful. Barrage. 7 damage for each channeled orb. No... Capacitor is also interesting. It lets me like hold a bunch of the dark orbs. Slightly better than modded. Sure. I think that helps into test subjects specifically. So now the pumpkin candle's okay. Let's rest. We're at full health. Let's go. And I guess we're going to use this against test subject because she makes you weak vuln. Unless I hit a big attack before she weak vulns us. Which seems not that likely, given this hand. Okay, let's go glass. Darkness. We'll just charge battery. How much do I care about my dark orb? Not that much. Because dark orbs only kill you, right now anyway. And I can play Zap. It also moves the Dark Orb. I think that's fine. Zap can at least randomly hit the Queen. Just hitting this dude isn't that, like, important. 6 energy. Okay, I can channel a bunch of Frost as my block, I guess. $17, so that will full block. So I could just go Turbo Tempest. Ugh, the problem is Dark Orbs are just so bad against the Queen specifically. And Double Energy and Tempest are both bound. Oh my god. It do be like that sometimes. Okay, bulk up. I mean, I guess it helps me a little bit. Double Energy and Tempest in the same one. Go Thunder. Leap. I'm not going to be killing, so I guess I want to Capacitor into Tempest. Just kind of fill the orb slots. But we are taking big hit. But my max HP is quite high, hopefully to handle this. I have buffer for exactly this moment. How do I feel about Shatter? I don't like Shatter. Everything just hits random enemies, and it's all been hitting this dude. Next turn, we start with a defend, so I can buffer at least one of your hits. Let's just volley. I think we're gonna have to face the Wrath of the Queen here. Or not. There's our double energy. No turbo, but I can live with that. So we get 8 energy. More orb slots. So, volley technically does 12 per hit, whereas Tempest does... Oh, it does more because of the thunder power. And Darkness just hits this dude. Which I think is going to die anyway, so I might as well just make sure I can focus all my damage on the Queen. Let's go Darkness into Tempest. Those like all hit him. I genuinely don't understand it. Yeah, she attacks for 45. Yikes, dude. Alright. That is what draws this deck is capable of. Down to very low HP. Now you attack for 30. Well, turns out this deck is very capable of 4 draws, because I'm still taking 11 here. Get 1 turn off, but it's not a great turn to be honest. Get that. I can store energy for next turn. Shatter does some. But I think playing Zap is a little bit better, because then I can evoke the Dark Orb for more damage on a future turn. Could be wrong. Okay, 6 energy. How am I doing this? I'm not blocking it, so I got to kill, right? I can do Turbo to get 8 energy. Tempest is doing 20 damage per orb evoked, but 8 times 20 is only like 160. Well, that's not great. If I play Tempest, it'll make 7 orbs currently, and then I could turbo something else later. I think I'm dead. Let's find out. Yeah, we're very dead. That did nowhere near enough. So, what went wrong with this deck? Because we had 104 max HP going into this boss fight. But you could maybe play the fight different, but this is definitely a deck building error. And this is what I'm trying to stress a lot in my videos, is like, you should be able to just kind of steamroll through the fight, and if you're not, that's a problem with deck building. I think the problem we had is this deck, I run into this problem a lot and I'm trying to identify it, where the peak burst potential of a deck is at a certain level, right? If I play Tempest, I can do like 150 damage pretty easily with this. But the difference between doing 150 damage once and like 400 damage or more is pretty significant. And this deck didn't have any meta scaling within combats. And by that I mean, If we go to the compendium, this can have some good examples. Rare. The best example of metascaling is Voltaic, where us channeling lightning improves our lightning's efficiency over the course of the fight. We didn't have that. So our hope was basically just, let me look at the deck. Like, make a bunch of lightning, pass the turn, make a bunch of lightning. And like this is the same damage every time. So if Tempest is doing, 80 damage for 4 energy, that's pretty good. But if your game plan is to play Tempest for 4 energy 6 times, you're just going to take so much damage over the course of a fight because it takes all your energy. And our block was pretty bad, which we didn't notice our block being bad until we get to the fight. And then we're doing damage, right? Because we were one-shotting everything until we get to the boss fight. We don't have enough block to sustain this really slow scaling type of fight. And so that's why we lost, because there's like, these expos are fun. They're so good. Like, we just crushed basically every combat up until this point. But when the enemies get a lot of HP, this becomes a huge liability because we're not growing damage over the course of a fight. Other examples of stuff that grows damage over the course of the fight. On this character, let's see. I mean, any powers. So if you're going like, where are you? Flat cannon, right? You're putting statuses in your deck, and then you can flat cannon for more. As long as you're able to continuously generate statuses, this can scale damage all for 1. Feral, if you have claw, like you're building damage on claw. Potentially, if we had played the dark orbs better, like the problem is we didn't have time to wait for our dark orbs because we could have gone for like a multicast type thing. Creative AI is kind of perfect in-fight scaling, echo form. So there's a lot of ways to do that. We just didn't have that. And if you don't have in-fight scaling, then you just need good block. We didn't have good block. Like if you look at our block cards, we had charge battery, and a leap. That's pretty much it. So, and a buffer, but buffer's only a one-time thing. So that's why we took so much damage. Hopefully this run was helpful because I've had quite a few lightning-focused runs lately, and many of them succeeded because I had in-fight scaling. This one failed, and I think it's pretty clear why. And I was kind of trying to demonstrate like the difference. So hopefully that's helpful. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. I'll see you next time.